Bruce Bowen to break down round two. Round two's got a lot of pressure to live up to round one.
You think so?
I think so. I think it was very exciting. We're going to start with the Thunder Clippers. This game, both these teams coming off a 7-game series. They're battle-tested. They're athletic. They're young. Let's break this down via the touchscreen. Let's start with the front court. Who has the edge? Front court, Thunder Clippers.
Well, you know, it's so hard to say, but I'm going to say with the front court, as far as what you look at, is it Kevin Durant playing a power forward or the small forward? Where do you want to include that small forward? But I'm going to have to go with the Los Angeles Clippers having more to do with that because you have Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan doing a double time kind of. You got the offense and the defense, you got the rebounds, you got plays being kept alive by those two. And when we go to the backcourt, this was where I had my most issues at, not just because I don't handle the ball well, but because it's it's two great point guards right now. You know, you have Russell Westbrook, who's really grown into that point guard position, attacks the basket, can shoot the three ball. But when you have Chris Paul, who's been a point guard all his life, basically, he knows how to control the flow. And he puts guys in certain positions that are necessary when it comes to guys getting shots and where they need to be on the floor.
All right, so that's really the starting five when you're taking a look and you give the Clippers the early edge here. But we've seen it so many times, Bruce, in the playoffs. Guys that come off the bench tend to have a huge effect in a big-time moment in a playoff game. Who has the edge on the bench?
Well, I think it's the guy that says that's Mr. October. Oh, no, not that guy, but Reggie Jackson of the Thunder. We saw how he has truly matured as a player when Russell Westbrook was out. He took up a lot of those minutes. He had big games, but he had the biggest game came in the last series against a physical defensive team in the Memphis Grizzlies. And with coaching, this is tough because I love Scott Brooks. I used to go watch Scott Brooks when he played for the Fresno Flames. Yes, the Fresno Flames. That's a 6'5" and under league. He was just 6'4", so he couldn't make it. No, but you have Doc Rivers, who has had such a huge effect with this young Clipper team as far as getting them to accept accountability. It's not anybody else's fault but ours when we don't execute and stick to the game plan.
Okay, so I see all of this. You got the Clippers giving the edge. You got the Thunder with one of them. Paycheck question time. Who wins the series and how many games?
Who's paying the check? No, we're going
ESPN, I hope.
We're going with the Clippers.